Okay, so just a quick little update. I am working on a couple videos. So I sold a PS3 recently, the oldest one that had the digital games on it, sold that. Over here is another PS3 that's for sale, the game included, and I haven't put it up on the, well, by the time this is up, it'll be on the Facebook page, which you'll find in the description for this video. And there's probably going to be another game that you can choose. I have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 in there right now, but the plan is to include a Call of Duty in there alongside it, so you have the choice. You can either take SmackDown vs. Raw, or you could take Call of Duty. Depends which one it'll be, but that's kind of what it's going to be. And there's another PS3 that I'm working on, which is stuck on update screen. So this is kind of a complicated fix, and one that will require a lot of patience, but I'm working on that. I have quite a few controllers over here that I'm getting to, more stuff over there, and I have a very organized workspace. And another controller over here that I'm working on. But yeah, aside from that, there's the pile of consoles here, which, I'm looking at what I need to order. There's like a Master System over here, things I need to order. I think it's out of sight, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see at the bottom, the Master Chief Halo. Master Chief Xbox, the Halo Xbox, I mean. You'll see it later. These NESs are actually probably going to take a break from working on that PS3 to work on these NESs over here, because they're going to be something I can do pretty quickly because I have NES cable for it already and controllers and stuff. Speaking of, there's NES controllers that I'm working on there, Xbox 360 controllers, tons of stuff. So that's, there's a lot of stuff underway. And if the Power Mac, you can see the Power Mac G4 is on. I don't know if you can hear it, but the hard drive is working very hard. And so I can no longer run Call of Duty's demo, and I can no longer run Doom, which tells me that my hard drive is probably on the way out. So right now I am copying Microsoft Office to a USB drive over there. It would have probably been faster if I plugged it in straight into the Mac, but I've got time. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that happen because I want to copy Microsoft Office over, because if the hard drive goes down before the new hard drive, which I've ordered, which is a lot bigger, this is 40 gigabytes. I'm ordering one that I think is 80 gigabytes, or maybe it was 100. Nah, it was 80. Yeah, it was 80 gigabytes still. So I'm getting double the size, so I can install more games, more stuff, which, speaking of, Call of Duty 2, which I plan to eventually get to work on this, but yeah. So that's just kind of where it's at. I'm trying to run those things on the G4, so I'm gonna look at getting a zip drive for it, because there's one floppy disk that I'm gonna get. Plus, I can download floppy games. Another thing that I'm trying to get is Quake the Arena for it, naturally. And yeah, so the reason I'm getting Microsoft Office over is because if I lose Office when the hard drive goes down, I've basically lost Office forever. There's ways to re-download it from Macintosh Garden and stuff, but the problem with that is, one, it's piracy, which I've totally never ever done that. But second is also you can't sign up a new account for that anymore. So I would have to use someone else's account, which I really don't want to do. Which I am in fact using the original owner's account of Office. So I'm putting all of the files for Office on a USB to back that up. Sorry for the shaky camera work, I'm holding it with one hand. To back that up before, I also backed up save files for my Pokemon Pure Blue save. And yeah, aside from that, there's nothing too important. Oh, Photoshop. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get... Alright, so we got a couple more applications that we're gonna want to put on this disk. Don't worry about the file contents there. A couple more files that we're gonna put on that disk, and yeah. Then after that, you're gonna probably see a video of me putting in the new hard drive. But you know, Canada Post doing a strike, so instead of arriving between June 2nd and June 5th, it's probably gonna arrive, like, let's be honest, after my birthday in July, something like that. So you know, gotta love Canada Post. I don't even know why they have why their company is still a thing anymore, because like I swear they strike more often than they work. But yeah, that's just kind of a quick Sitrep. Was that a reference to Sitrep Pro from Modern Warfare 2? Yes, it was. But yeah, that's just where we're at. So I'll continue this video with updates on the PS3 that's for sale. Actually, I'll probably just straight up do another video talking about the N6, the NESs, and the PS3, and yeah. Sitrep, no power. However, I am fixing this DS Lite. This one's for myself, but yeah. So I took out these screws here. So here, 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 and I'm gonna be taking out this screw. And basically, what we're doing this for is to replace this hinge and to replace the screen, because you can't see it now, but when it's turned on, the screen is completely destroyed. Last Sitrep, I've gotten the DS apart, and yeah, I'm gonna solder it and reassemble it in the next video. But yeah, I took the DS apart and didn't film the video because, you know, no power. So the lighting as it is now would not be very good, and it would just be, not to mention, I don't think I have, oh, my tripod's over there with the camera, but that camera needs a light. Like, it would look a lot worse than this. It'd just be very dark, and so you wouldn't be seeing anything. So I just decided to do it off camera, but giving you the update. So there's the old screen, there's the new screen that we're gonna put in, and the hinge was also broken, so oh yeah, so there's the dirty hinge. You can see just past it the new hinge that we're going to use. There's on top the dirty hinge, and just past it is the new hinge that we're going to use. And that way it's not going to flop open, and it'll actually be stable. See you in the next video then, I guess. There's actually part of it that I didn't mention was like, I'm going on a field trip for 5 days for welding next week, starting Sunday. So I'm not sure whether I'll have edited and posted this by then. Depends how, you know, my week is turning out, but just, I'm not going to be able to post any videos during that time, so I'm going to post this ahead of time. I won't be able to work on these during that time either, but afterwards I'll be back as usual. I know it's been a slow schedule the last few months, but yeah. And this hard drive's going to get put in soon. Just, it's going to be a bit more difficult to fix it, but not to fix it, but to transfer over the data. So I will do a video covering that separately, but yeah.